Welcome to OCA, a special podcast for special people. Our mission is for OCA to enable individuals and families with autism or other disabilities the opportunity to maximize their abilities. Over the past 15 years, we have grown from an idea to a full community of professionals serving the Central Florida community. We're excited to share our favorite memories, tips, and experiences with you. And we hope to inspire you to get involved too. Ready to get started? Let's dive in.
Greetings and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Margaret, COO of OCA, and I'm happy you're back for another episode. Today, I want to talk about Thanksgiving. It's one of my favorite holidays, and it's quickly approaching, and with Christmas close behind. So it's my favorite time of year. I love Halloween, I love Thanksgiving, I love Christmas, and I love that all these traditions carry with them time with our families, meals together. Thanksgiving started in 1621 with a meal that was shared just to celebrate a successful harvest among new friends. I am personally thankful that the menu has changed since I'm not a big fan of corn mush, but the tradition is still such a wonderful time. However, sometimes when members of your family have food selectivity, big holidays and big meals can really feel like a challenge. And food selectivity is pretty common amongst individuals with special needs or on the autism spectrum. It may present by rejecting certain foods or having an aversion to specific colors, temperatures, textures, and flavors. It could be limiting food choices to specific categories or having a rigid ritual or repetitive behavior during a meal that cannot be interrupted. Sometimes we joke that our kids have a beige diet. They like the crackers, the fries, the nuggets, and sometimes it could be more severe and more limiting. And it's just one of the obstacles that our clinical team here at OCA work with to help families overcome. And we know that it can be very stressful. Food is a big part of our life. Nutrition is such a big part of growth. So there's a lot of concerns that can be associated with this obstacle. However, today we don't want to focus on why this is such a struggle. We want to focus on how to make this Thanksgiving a little bit easier for your family. So we've got 5 little tips for you today. My first tip is set your whole family up for success. This includes setting the stage for your food selective family member and other members of your family as well. Let everyone know what to expect. This could mean setting a boundary with family members about what expectations are for your child. You know, if grandma feels really strongly that everybody has to eat all their vegetables, or Aunt Linda feels like everyone has to try her new recipe, maybe you just have to pull them aside in advance and say that that's not really going to be appropriate for us, and it really would be helpful and supportive if we could skip that. But you also really need to let your food selective family member know what to expect. And that might include a discussion about what the environment will be like, what may be overwhelming to them, and what they can take with them so that they can avoid an aversive situation. This could be fidgets. This could be their own special foods. This could be lots of things that might make them feel more secure. And creating this type of plan with your food selective family member and your other family members could really help set you up for success. My second tip is you can involve your food selective family member in creating the meal plan. There's so many different dishes that can be on a Thanksgiving table, and the array of offerings at an event can cause so many different textures and smells, and it can be overwhelming for even the most adept food connoisseur. So allowing your child with aversions to help maybe pick what's going to be at the table and ensure that some option is on their preference list or something will be available to them can help really reduce the anxiety when you're approaching this sensory overload mealtime. I mean, it may already be loud. There may be all these other things happening. Let's control this one variable. Tip number 3, offer small bites of new foods and pair these new options with preferred options. Maybe this year we have just one bite of a previously rejected food followed by our favorite cookie. Or maybe this year we just allow us to put some different things on the plate with the understanding that if we don't like it, we don't have to eat it. Again, don't make it aversive. You can use this positive reinforcement strategy of the cookie or this behavior momentum of just Let's have it on the plate. Maybe we touch it. Maybe we smell it. Maybe we taste it. But just let's motivate to try some new foods and decrease over selectivity. Your favorite behavior team here at OCA is using these strategies every day with success. So you should absolutely try these little tricks at your dinner table as well. Tip number 4, have fun things to do that appeal to your family member with food selectivity. The meal doesn't have to be the center of attention for every member of the family. There is a lot to a holiday, spending time together, music, games, activities. Provide some sensory activities or scavenger hunts, puzzles, or family games to take the pressure off of mealtime. Even let your food selective individual pick what you do next. Give them those options, give them that power, and reduce the stress. Tip number 5, remember that Thanksgiving is a time to be thankful and just keep your cool. If you feel yourself getting overwhelmed, take a break and focus on all the blessings that you have. We all get a little overwhelmed with big family gatherings or when our routine is completely changed, so it's okay to take a step back and just relax. If your child doesn't take the small bites this year, maybe next year. If your child doesn't like this food this year, maybe next year. Not everyone has to like everything, but we don't want Thanksgiving to be a fight or an aversive event for anyone. OCA is truly looking forward to Thanksgiving, and with a little preparing, we hope you are too. We have so much to be thankful for, and we look forward to sharing time with family and eating good food. We also have a really cool social skills event coming up if you are interested in your participant joining our Friendsgiving. Just mark your calendar for Friday, November 22nd from 5:30 to 8. This is guaranteed to be a good time because we use our tips and tricks, and we'll have options and games and activities. So if you're interested, please be on the watch out for the sign-up information that should be coming out any day now. Thank you so much for joining me today and listening to my tips and tricks. I hope that you are looking forward to Thanksgiving because I really know that I am. And thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode. We can't thank you enough for spending a few moments of your day with us. Our listeners are one of the things we're really thankful for. If you want to find out more about OCA, log on to gooca.org, follow us on Instagram at OCA4U, and follow us on Facebook at OCA, a special place for special needs. To donate, head to gooca.org/donate, and to make a free and immediate impact, leave a review of our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share it with a friend. See you again soon for another episode of OCA, a special podcast for special people.